Welcome back to I'd Have a Beer. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Gone forever, as some may say. Mikey Bugatti, good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, just real quick here, we're touching on it. It is November 1st, but yesterday was Halloween. Did you do anything?
Yeah, I went to a Halloween party. I dressed up as Purge, the blood all over me, little weapon. I got drunk, Ubered around to another party, and then I went to bed. Boom, immediately woke up. It's Christmas time, baby. What about you? What are you doing?
Wow. I handed out candy yesterday,
Nice.
which was kind of cool. Did nothing, worked a long day, handed out candy. We'll be celebrating Halloween today,
Absolutely.
November 1st. But like you said, Christmas is here, baby. Oh my God, it is here. I can't wait. What I can wait for is the next season. I cannot wait for the next season of the Giants, but we'll get into that. Mikey Bugatti, tell the people, what are we covering today?
We got a good week this week coming up for you, and we got a lot to talk about right now. You're back, baby, with IHAB, giving you the most important part of sports right here. We're going to go about the Giants. We're going to talk about the Eagles. We got some New York quarterback stats for you. Boy, are they fun. New York sports, they're back, but not the way you want them. We're going to talk about the World Series. It was a series, but it was short. All right. We're going to talk about some football, absolutely upcoming wins, upcoming losses. So what are some teams doing? And then I have a nice little list here of beers. Best time to have a beer. My favorite time to have a beer. It's November. It's cold. It's nice. It's a good time to go get some crisp beer, some pumpkin beer, all the types of beers. I want to talk about it. And also, Mikey Bugatti's in the house tonight with the bet you're not going to want to miss. It's called the Four Wise Men. And if you follow them, they're going to bring you to that North Star and bring money in your pocket for this Black Friday coming up soon. You're going to have the shopping spree you're looking for. But right now, we're talking about sports. It's IHAB. That means if the beers are flowing, the sports are going, the most important part of sports right here, Manny Mats. I'd have a beer.
I'd have a beer. Hey, somebody's texting you, sir.
I pumped it off. It's the fantasy chat talking shit to me because I can't do anything right. I can't get a win for the life of me.
Well, I'm starting to join you now. I have lost 4 weeks in a row, and it's been colossal 4 weeks in a row because I've moved from third place all the way down to 10th place.
Slide. I know I was in trouble. We're on Sleeper. If you guys don't use Sleeper, it's an app for fantasy and sports news. You should use it. It's great. I went to look up John Mechie for the Texans because their wide receivers are out. And the first comment was, if you're on this player profile, give up, bro. You've already lost.
Mikey Bugatti's ready to trade away his team and just start the challenge now.
It was tough.
Oh,
I was like, you got me.
That's fun. Yeah, dude, I know we got so much to cover, but real quick with fantasy, dude, I played Nick this week, and I had him. He started off like all of his players were in like the 1 o'clock window, so he just came rushing out with 70 points. I'm like, fuck. I stormed back at the 4:30 window, came back. I was by the late game, I was projected to win. Motherfucking Geno Smith put up 9 points as my quarterback. I ended up losing by like 4 points. If I played Dak Prescott, believe it or not, I would have won. He put up 15, even though he had a horrible day.
That's tough.
Another one slipped away from me.
I put up 100. I put up 120 points, which is good for a 12-man league. Not when your guy puts up 171 points. Every player on that guy's side, 30 points, 20 points, 30. I'm like, nice. No love over here. Feeling it. Really feeling no love.
This guy, Mikey Bugatti, has the best week in fantasy football with 120 points. He's like, that is above average on a normal week. The guy he's playing says, fuck you. I got the inside scoop. Everyone's dropping 30 points. No problem.
Yeah.
What a day for that guy. Did he have any lines?
Oh, I mean, that game was crazy. You just point to a player like, you want a touchdown? Here you go.
Yeah, hey, you want to get a run? You want to get a run in?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Bro, the Lions have been just running up the scores on the past two opponents. It started with Dallas in Jerryland. They fucking destroyed the Cowboys. And then last week, they ran it up again, scoring another 50-point game. that Lions team is
Scary.
really good. Or maybe these teams they're playing are just terrible. I don't know, but they're just great. It's awesome. Must be nice. To
it
put
must
up
be
50
nice.
points.
We haven't put up 50
Nice.
points. We got 30 or 34, not 50. 50's like
I don't think that if you take the Giants' last 5 games, if you add up the scores, I don't think it's 50 points.
I don't think it is. That's not good. That's all right. We're not talking about that just yet. Actually, no, you told me you have some quarterback stats for me. Let's jump right in.
I do. Things changed slightly a little bit here, and I wish it didn't because this stat line right here, the Jets just played last night, Thursday night. It's November 1st. The Jets actually got a win. They broke their 5-game losing streak. Wait a minute. People are buying back in. They're buying back in. The stock was low. They're buying. Mm-hmm. They're buying. Wait a minute. Okay, but prior to Thursday night's game and the Jets win, I wanted to talk to you about the most wins by New York quarterbacks since 2023. Sitting at number 1 in the number 1 spot was
Mr. Eli Manning.
Who? No. Since 2023. So
yes.
Last year. Okay. So New York, most wins by a New York quarterback since 2023, last year's season. Okay. The number 1 on this list, I guess he's now tied, Zach Wilson with 4 wins last year. Zach Wilson, prior to last night's wins, Jets, I understand. So now, wait a minute, though. I'll give you the little credit. You are now tied with Zach Wilson as most wins since last
Aaron
year.
Rodgers.
Okay. Good company, tied. Zach Wilson, that was his guy, right? I can't believe he's not in New York anymore. At the second spot here was a fellow named Tommy DeVito for the Giants with 3 wins last year for the quarterbacks. Think about that. 3 wins is in second place. That can't be good, right? Okay. It's week 8. We're not. This is okay. You guys are probably thinking to yourself too, wait a minute. And if you're not, they're like, wait a minute, isn't there another quarterback that plays in New York? Maybe on that blue team. How many wins does that motherfucker have? Yeah, he's got 3. So Zach Wilson was standing on top of Mount Rushmore by himself at this point with the most wins.
Daniel Jones still hasn't met him yet.
Daniel Jones is still sitting at 3 wins from last year.
At this rate, hold on, let me look here. At this rate, with 8 more weeks left, if you went 2-6 and do another 2 wins for another 8 weeks.
No, we need to play 27 weeks. It needs to be a 27-week schedule for you to say any hypotheticals of us getting into playoffs.
Oh, no, not playoffs. I was thinking just to get to the 4 wins, to get to the top of the mountain.
Just to get to 4 wins. Well, we got to look at. You can't even say, oh, wait a minute, when do we play the Patriots? Because the Patriots just beat the fucking Jets last weekend. I know the Jets. Wait a minute, we just got to win. What are you talking about? But the Jets did get smacked around, and they just blew that game against the fucking Patriots. But yeah, I don't know, the Giants, whatever. Yeah, the Giants, I don't know. What do you want here? You want the fucking recap? Giants suck. They played the Pittsburgh Steelers last week. Okay, Russell Wilson's first game back, starting of the season. What are we going to get? We got a 26-18 loss. Again, drops us to 2-6. Daniel Jones, we tried to, I'm sure you've seen it over and over again. This is the most you've ever seen Daniel Jones be express maybe how he's really feeling. They tried to go for 2 down in the end zone. Okay, they tried to. I don't know what the fuck the play is. We will never understand what the play is because the play give you answers on happened.
That. Like, why? What was this shit? What was this?
Nobody moved. Daniel Jones had the ball. Nobody in the offense moved. Yeah. They all looked at him, and he proceeded to throw it in there. On go. You meant on go.
Go. 3. On 3.
Go. On 3. Go or on 3. Yeah. So Daniel Jones finally, maybe he just at the boiling point of just everything, just everybody wants his head. He just exploded on whoever the wide receiver was that just did not know what the fuck that play was. Just that basically sums up. That will be Daniel Jones will be remembered for 2 things. I can't believe Daniel Jones was the starter in New York for 6 years. That's the first thing. And the second thing will be Daniel Jones exploding, finally just showing emotion in this loss of the Steelers and just reaming out whoever just did not know what the fuck they were doing there on the line. Yeah, that's it. It's a sinking ship for Daniel Jones. We all saw the Titanic. They don't make it. Even if we had room on the door for Daniel Jones, we're not letting him on the door to float with us. He's not getting on the door. We're letting go. Bye, Jack. Bye, Daniel Jones. It's over. So is the season. Who looks good in college? That's what the New York Football Giants are looking at right now. Who looks good? Yeah, and with the first pick, I mean, it's looking pretty good. 2 wins. Yeah. All right, I'll pass the baton over to you. How are those
in the relay, Larry, pass me the baton. Now that you're out of 4th place because you handed it to me, let me run you up to 1st place. The Eagles, domination. First half, like usual, we don't know what the fuck we're doing. But then in the second half, we wake up. Jalen Hurts 4 touchdowns. He scores 3 of them himself because tush push. That's why, because tush push. Saquon Barkley bettors probably sick to their stomach, gets 108 yards, doesn't get across the line because tush push. And that's what we do. It's the tush push action. And then a 60-yard casual bomb to Devontae Smith, 37-17. Joe Burrow, sorry, buddy. It's not the year for you. No dice. Eagles take over. We win the game. We're in second, but we're behind. We're behind a game because we had the bye week. So we're tied for first in my eyes. We're tied for first.
I bet, Mike, you're rooting for the Giants.
I am rooting for the Giants this week. A rare opportunity. Are my hopes high?
I knew it.
No, I
was going to say lower expectations.
No, definitely. After last week, I'm here. I am having a great weekend. Everyone loses, we win. I'm like, this is it. This is where we're going to take first place. Go Bears! Go Bears! Go Bears!
Oh my God!
30 seconds left. I'm like, Bears, lock it up, Bears, lock it up. 12 seconds left. Bears. Noah Brown, a doof, standing in the as if you pointed to the water boy, and it's like, let's do the play, and then the water boy, it's the last guy you think to catch the ball. He's standing there. He's like, I'm open. Bounces on 12.
He didn't even need to move.
No, he was like, if you saw the full play from the left corner end zone camera, he was on. The play started, and he was just kind of walking around as if he wasn't in it. And then he ends up behind the bunch. He's like, oh, I got the ball, coach. Mayhem.
It literally looked like it was designed play by the Chicago Bears defense just to okay, we're going to let this guy sneak out in the back here. We're just going to mosh pit in the front of the end zone. And then this guy's going to just sneak around here uncovered and just, shocked. Awesome. Washington fans are just, Washington fans, I mean, this is awesome for you guys because it's been a long I mean, you guys have changed your name. You have changed. You guys were the football team at one point. You didn't even have a name. You were just the Washington football team. That literally what it was.
I mean, you guys changed your name.
You changed your name.
Logo.
I sound like Kamala Harris with a different accent right now. God, this is awesome. You guys got your quarterback, obviously. You know, the team, you guys got weapons. It looks good. Big wins. Yeah. It looks really good. You guys are sitting really good in the division.
I'm upset about it. I'm afraid to play them.
Mikey Bugatti and the Eagles here might actually have some competition, and it's not the Dallas Cowboys.
It's not them. Yeah, Commanders, you're looking good right now. Should you be 5 or 6, 5-3 maybe? But you're not. Because you got that ball. That ball. I saw ESPN. I think ESPN Plus was on the sideline interviewing a Commander fan, with 13 seconds left. He's like, how do you feel about the loss with the mid game? Yeah. He's like, we're always winners. Like in my heart, we won this game, and then the catch up. He's like, what to say?
Yeah. Yeah, love that for that guy.
He's gonna remember that forever. That was epic. So awesome. Good for them. NFC East is crazy. I'm excited about that. But another division. Think about this. In an alternate universe, Manny. Let me take you. If I took the Giants and I placed them in the NFC West, listen to this. If I took the Giants and put them in the NFC West, you'd still have a shot at playoffs. You would still have a shot at taking the division. What? What do you mean? Everyone in the NFC West is 4-4, except for the Rams, who are 3-4. Just as we predicted, the Cardinals are in first place, and then the 49ers, and then the Seahawks, and then the Rams.
And the 49ers, oh my God.
4-4, and you guys are 2-6. One game, and you're back, baby. You're knocking on the door. Okay, you guys are just in the wrong division. You're looking at it wrong.
We're knocking on the door. I love how you have more confidence. We're knocking on the door. You guys are knocking on the only doors we're knocking on to our hotel room doors because we're checking into them early and we're going on vacation. No, yeah. Oh, yeah. If we were in another division, sure. We're not. Okay.
Let me bring you back to the other dimension, planet Earth. You're in last place, bitch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have 2 wins, and I don't know how. I don't know how we have 2 wins. I don't know how we beat the 2. Who did we even fucking beat? We beat the Browns. Who the fuck did we beat? We beat Seattle Seahawks. I don't know how. Don't know how. If we ran that back right now, they would crush us 57-3 because all we do is kick field goals too. Unbelievable. Yeah.
That's all right.
I don't want to talk about the Giants anymore. Giants play Washington this week. Mike wants the Giants to win. We're not going to deliver. We're not going to deliver. Daniel Jones is still going to be playing. I don't know how this guy is still starting. I actually, I take that back. I do know. Fucking Brian Dable was like, you know what? Fuck you, man. You're making me almost lose my job. I want you to go down with this ship. I'm not risking any injuries to these poor bastards that had nothing to do with this colossal bullshit that's been going on.
They're sitting Bryce Young and putting in a 57-year-old man, and they still won't sit Daniel Jones.
Oh no! And if we're somehow we score points like we come alive and everybody, because we have. Let me just tell you this. Let me give you this scenario. The Giants in 2 weeks. Giants in 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to set your alarm clocks up for this one. Giants 2 weeks. Okay. Munich, Germany. Okay. Time difference there. All right. The game of the year. They'll be calling it. The game of the year, Munich, Germany, at like 2 a.m. start kickoff time. Giants in the unbelievable Carolina Panthers. It's going to be a fucking what is the over on that game?
7.
18 points? 18 points. What is the possible over in that game? Nobody. That will be the lowest televised watched game ever. The Germans aren't going to that fucking game.
That is brilliant. It's like a slap in the face.
Are not
it's a slap in the face. Yeah, you guys want football? Here you go. And
the Germans would rather have flashbacks of World War II than go to this fucking Giants Panthers game. Bullshit. I'm not watching it. The only clips I'll see of this is the next day on ESPN.
Whoever is in charge of scheduling for primetime football lately needs to be absolutely fired. Okay, he's a New York fan. He must be, because in addition to that, and I wanted to get into this great segue. I love primetime football. It's the best. Everyone's watching it. We're all like, oh, how's this doing? How are they doing? Why are the Jets have been in primetime football every
game,
fucking week for the past 6 weeks, in 8 weeks? Mark your calendar, because November 17th, these bitches are back again for another primetime game. Why? I don't want to watch the Jets. I don't want to watch the Jets. I don't want to watch the Jets. And then what I also hate after I watch the Jets, I get to hear this every fucking time I go to commercial. Is it Peyton or is it Peyton? I don't give a fuck if it's Peyton or if it's Peyton. Change this commercial nationwide. I'm done seeing this guy's head.
Wow.
That commercial is engraved in my memory now, and it's been pissing me. As soon as it goes to commercial, I'm like, turn it off. Turn the fucking TV off right now. I don't want to listen to this commercial anymore.
All right. Well, real quick, we got to take a pause on the video to thank our sponsor today. Nationwide is on your side. Thank you for sponsoring today's episode. And back to the
my dreams
program
with that fucking commercial.
Yeah, I don't know how the Jets are on. They were on a 5-game losing streak, yet they were out of those 5 games, 4 of them were primetime. I don't know why the Giants. We had a Monday night game. We had a Thursday night game. We had a Sunday night game. Why the fuck? Daniel Jones is like 1 for 15 on prime time. Let's just keep throwing him in.
It's there. Like a 6-week-long car crash. I'm gonna watch. Why are you putting this in front of me? I don't want to see this. And I was working yesterday, and I walk in and I'm like, "How's the game?" It's second quarter. Oh, it's 0-0. Okay. Okay. Third quarter, and the first touchdown scores Macaulay Corley. No, he fumbled it outside the end zone. Okay, so it's 0-0.
Perfect Jets scenario. The guy running it in, breakaway touchdown. His rookie guy going first touchdown, blows everybody away, fumbles the ball out of the end zone like a jackass. Just Jets all over the place. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest too. Before we get out of this too, this year is the least Giants football I have watched in a long time. I haven't watched a full game start to finish probably since week 1.
Because your excitement is just none. Yeah,
it's gone.
I get it. When
it's gone.
When it's week 8 and your percentage of going to playoffs is 1%, I'd probably stop watching too.
And not even that. Like a lot of these players that are on our team probably won't even be here anymore if they're good. And if they're bad, even if they're bad, they probably want to get the hell out of there too. Malik Neighbors is probably somehow already trying to request a trade, even though he's on a rookie deal. He's probably trying. I would be trying.
It's bad times in New York for sports and football. It's also bad times in New York for baseball. And I know you're excited to talk about this. If you guys don't know Manny Motts, yes, he's a Giants fan and he likes baseball, but he's a Mets fan. So the smile couldn't be bigger from where I'm looking over here. You'd think he's a Dodgers fan. Nope. He's a Yankee hater. Manny Motts, let's talk World Series, baby.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. My New Yorkers out there, let's talk about it. You want to talk about – let's talk about – oh, my God. So it starts out. Okay, the Mets get eliminated. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, maybe been a Subway Series. Day. Great. Whatever. The 2024 OMG Mets go down as one of the best Mets teams, whatever. It was great. Whatever. Didn't get the job done, but it was a great season. Considering they were 11 games under 500, they were one series away from a World Series.
Here we go. World Series begins.
Let's talk about the Yankees. Let's talk about the 27-time World Series champions, the New York Yankees, the Bronx Bombers,
the pinstripes, baby,
the best organization in all of sports. Some people talk about. Let's talk about those pinstripes, baby. Let's talk about
Yankees go against the Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers in the World Series. And over a blink of an eye and a 5-day period, bang, it's a 3-0 lead in the series. Whoa. Don't blink because it's almost over.
With some Yankee fans last Saturday, as they lost Game 2 in LA, they were coming back. Okay, I'm like, listen, I don't want to say this yet, but you guys better not get swept because at least the Mets got into a Game 6. They beat the Dodgers twice. They beat them away and one game home. I'm like, you guys better not get swept. So what do? They come back to Yankee Stadium. The crowd's into it. By the way, if you were one of those poor bastards that went to that game and spent $5,000 to go to that game, and that's up in 300 level $5,000 ticket. Okay, you saw them lose at home. First game, Game 3. They're down, like Mikey Bugatti said, 3-0. Love it.
It was fast.
They're back.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't watch most of the games. Like three days into the week, I'm like, how's the World Series? Boom, down 3-0. I was like, what the fuck?
3. Yeah, dude. The first game of the series too. Let's back up a little bit. I don't know if you saw it, but they had that game in the bag. The Yankees did away. They were on the verge of stealing a very important Game 1 away in LA. What happens? They go to extra innings. Freddie Freeman comes up on the bottom of the 10th, and they intentionally walked Mookie Betts to load the bases, 2 outs. Freddie Freeman says, all right, motherfuckers, gets up there, first swing, pimps it out, grand slam. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. I love it. It just sucked the energy out. So, now we're going back. They're down 3-0. Yankees need do or die, got to get a win. They get a win. They crank out some home runs. It's the Yankees that we saw in the playoffs in the regular season. Home run.
That's what people were saying. As soon as they won that game, like, it's the Yankees. It's what we do. We're back.
It's the Yankees. Yeah, we're back. We're back to taking steroids. I call them the steroid Yankees because if you look at Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge and these guys, I'm telling you, there's going to be scandals
Well,
that
they
break
didn't take
in
enough.
a few months now. Now the season's over. It might take a little bit longer now that they didn't win. If they won, these scandals would have came out a lot quicker. But now it might be delayed a little bit. But Yankees hitting home runs, getting wins. Okay, 3-1. Could they possibly do it?
It's never been done ever.
Could they come down? The Red Sox did it, but the Red Sox did it in 2004.
I think it was 3-1 though. I'm talking.
Yeah,
I'm talking 3-0.
I don't know. I thought the Red Sox did it in 2004. Whatever. Somebody can fact check that. Whatever. It would have been fantastic. The Yankees possibly coming back. Whatever. They got momentum again. The Yankees, Game 5, are winning 5-0.
Looks like a win to me.
5th inning. They're getting ready to pack their bags. They're going back to Cali. They're going. Okay, they're going to try to win this series in their stadium. Oh, my God. Was it just beautiful to watch? It was just beautiful to watch. With like 2 outs, the game is over. If they just make one of the 3 plays that they had a chance to, Aaron Judge, a routine ball that he can catch in his sleep, that I can catch after playing 5 rounds of Dizzy Bat, I could catch, okay? With the gloves that they have, the big-ass mitts.
And the money in their pocket.
Just in the money in his pocket, he whips the ball. Okay, there you go. Scores 1 run, 1 error. Second one, routine ground ball, throw to third, fucking throws it in the dirt like a bozo. Bases are loaded. Okay, and then another one right to the first base or to the pitcher or to the first baseman. The pitcher doesn't cover. It's just colossal collapse. They tie the game. They tie the game from 5 down with 2 outs. Oh my God, the Yankees. The best part about that series, and I'm sure everybody's seen it by now, is when the fans took the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove, and then he was kicked out of the stadium. That was the best part. That was the best part of the whole series.
There's nothing worse. And I haven't played baseball in a long time, but I played kickball, and when you're down, especially on the stands that they're on.
Mike's trying to compare World Series baseball. Yeah, he's trying to compare World Series baseball, Yankees, worse kickball, recreational,
than a team that's just
I know what they're going through.
They're on and they're running, and you just can't get that out. You just can't get that out. And you're like, what the fuck do I have to do to get this? And the Yankees just couldn't figure it out. And it's that the inning couldn't have been longer in their head. I texted one of my friends here. I texted our friend Jordan, who's a longtime Yankees fan, and I said, I just said to him the next morning, I said, what happened in that 5th inning? Yeah.
That's what I said. He said, I'm officially a Mets fan now. That's what fucking happened.
Got the wrong number. Yeah. I was sitting next to my friend, and he was fucking around with me, and it was the bottom of the 4th. He's like, I bet you $100 Dodgers win this game. And they're down 5-0. And he had his hand out. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, how do I not shake this guy's hand right now? I wish I was lying.
Yeah, right.
This actually happened.
That I don't know?
I wish I was lying. I was like, I should have shook this guy's hand. And I go to put my hand out, and he goes, nah, I'm just playing. As soon as he did that, I hear double play. We're on second. I'm like, no, stop it. And then it all happened in front of me.
What's this kid's name?
The guy who bet me that, George.
Yeah. George, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, George from Phoenix, Arizona, fucked the Yankees season this year.
He really did. He was rooting for the Dodgers anyway as well, but he jinxed us.
There you go. He jinxed the Yankees. Well, that's it. I mean, I don't feel bad for the Yankee fans. Poor Yankee fans. I don't feel bad for you. Juan Soto, I don't know if he's coming back. I don't know. I would love to see him in red and or orange and blue Mets. We'll see. The guy, think about this. This kid, he's like 26 years old. The bidding is going to start at like $600 million for this guy. 26-year-old starting bids, $600 million. Mikey Bugatti.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a good bet right there. That's a $600 million. What I like shit. And who I'm proud of. Talk about a bet. They paid this man, Ohtani, $75 million a year.
Yeah,
74. Yeah. What an immediate payout they got on this guy. He comes up.
It's good.
I remember the photos they took with him when the inauguration of him of a player. He looked like a wax statue, and like this is their future. Fast forward 3 months,
is their $1 billion guy.
Here's your money back and then some, and more fans, and my jersey sales, and here's all the money back. Right, in 1 year.
Listen, the front office, everybody looks like heroes. When they wrote those checks, it worked out. When it doesn't work out, like with the Dallas Cowboys just paying their star quarterback all of this like $70 million, CeeDee Lamb, all this money. When it
you weren't ready for that, Dallas.
We have a problem. Speaking of Dak Prescott, take us through the
interception tracker. If you don't know what that is and you're joining one of our favorite segments on the pod, it's the Dak Prescott interception tracker. Okay. He told us, he said, I'm not going to throw 15 interceptions, something you shouldn't say anyway, because I should think that you're not going to throw 15, but you're on track. You dumb bitch, you're on track. And we got it. We're counting. Buddy. We're counting. We got the wheel. Bring out our high-tech wheel. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. If you were just joining us now and you don't know how many interceptions Dak Prescott has in this moment, for this season, as of last game, before we add these interceptions, he was at 6 INTs. Thank you, 49ers. We appreciate you. We appreciate you at lightning speed. He threw another 2 interceptions. Dak Prescott, he's on board. He's getting a 13. Week 8 with 8 interceptions. That's an interception a game, baby. That's looking like a 16 interception season. Oh, boy, are we excited. Boy, are we excited.
Boy, are we excited. This is what brings me back every week, especially since my team sucks. This brings joy to me.
$60 million a year for 8 interceptions. There you go, Jerry Jones. That's what you wanted, right? That's what you wanted? That's what the contract says?
That's exactly what he drew
I would put in a contract, if I was an owner, I will pay you $60 million a year. But if you throw over 10 interceptions this season, I bring it down to $10 million. I'm gonna chop your legs out.
I agree.
You know, because you're not taking me to playoffs with 10 interceptions. You're not doing that unless you're Patrick Mahomes, who somehow won another goddamn game.
Boy, look at this now. All right, I'm looking at the Dallas Cowboy forecast here. They play the Falcons this upcoming week. Could see some trouble, but the following weeks, Sunday, November 10th at 4:25 p.m., the Dallas Cowboys take on the Philadelphia Eagles, and there, ladies and gentlemen, will be Jerry Jones' last game as owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
John Cooper is going to get one of those first one of the year on them. That'll be real nice. I would like that.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott.
All right. Well, that's football.
Not good. Thank you, Dak Prescott.
Not good.
During football, my favorite part of football, during football, I'm doing something that I enjoy doing and you enjoy doing. I'm drinking some beers. I'm having some good beers. But now that it's cold out, it's cold. Manny Motts, you don't live out here. I live out here. Let me tell you, ask me what you asked me a couple of weeks ago. What's the weather out there? That's right. That's right. If you asked me a week ago, actually 2 days ago, I would have said it's 107 degrees. Not today, Manny Motts. Today, it's 73 degrees. 2 days after it was 107 degrees. Weather doesn't make sense. Beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky. I can see mountains all around me. Massive mountains. Beautiful. I'm walking in a little flannel. Nice little flannel actions going on. It's getting chilly.
You wear
those
I
have
there?
Jackets.
What?
I haven't bought a jacket in months.
No
years.
Way. Your jackets must not look
My
like
jacket looks like it's been in storage in prime condition, and it's from store.
It smells like mothballs.
I haven't picked this jacket up. But what I get to go do now is enjoy a nice beer outside in the crisp weather. I'm gonna start naming some beers to you, and you tell me which is top beer out of all these beers. Okay, I need the number one. Sure. I need number one. All right, and if it's tied, it's tied.
Like location.
Here we go. These are good. They're all good.
Like
so get
beers?
ready. It's gonna be tough to pick just one.
Just one. Okay.
All right. This is it. Tailgating beer. Having a beer at a tailgate. So good. So good. Your team.
I mean, it's one One of my favorites.
Bonfire beer. It's cold outside. A nice little bonfire beer. Yeah.
Everyone just looks at the fire.
For some reason, you just stare there and you have some music in the background. Yeah.
Hypnotized.
All right. On the slopes beer. You're skiing. You just got done. Nice beer. Last beer before the next bar beer. So you,
Ooh.
Yeah. You got like a fourth left. And you're like, all right, I got to chug this real quick.
I got to pick. I
got
can
more.
only pick one.
First beer of the night. That's the toughest beer. How about drinking beers, like drinking game beers? You know, you're playing Flip Cup. You got to chug that real quick. Or full boat race. You got to chug that real quick. Beer in Mario Kart.
Jesus Christ, you're killing me.
Because I was thinking of all of them. Beer on a podcast with friends. That should be number one. Beer during a presidential debate. Hey, you didn't think that was going to be on there? Yeah.
Not bad. How
about beer when you hit a bet? Your bet wins. And you're like, yes. Or how about this one? Beer when your team wins a huge game.
Yeah.
Number one beer.
Wow. And I can only...
Yeah, I mean, if you have a tie, we'll take two for a tie, but no more than two. I can only split this check two ways. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit. All right. Well, I don't want to get too caught up in the weeds here, but when I'm at the tailgate, can I like loop two of them together, like the first beer at the tailgate?
It's the first beer at the tailgate.
All right. First beer at the tailgate.
It's 10-8. Oh, no.
That might...
1 o'clock game. It's like 11:30, 12.
It's like 8 a.m.
Yeah, I guess if you're starting at 8 a.m., sure, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to the tailgate tomorrow. Nice. Army football. They're ranked. Unbelievable. They're ranked. I'm going. It's going to be great. I will be at a tailgate at 8 a.m. Probably having... Definitely having a beer. So that's what's living in my head right now. So I think for those reasons, I got to go with the first beer at the tailgate, starting early, knowing there's a lot of beers that are going to be drank. That first beer, day drinking, it's all those things combined. It's everybody's favorite things. It's the fall. It's the best. It's football. I think it's the combination of everything. Tailgating beer.
That's a great answer. You heard it here first. Manny Moss' first favorite beer. It's the first beer because you know why? That means there's more beer coming, baby.
More beers.
First beer equals more beer. That's just simple math. Everybody knows that.
That's great. That should be on a shirt.
First beer, it means more beers.
That's good.
So I'm in.
More beers.
I'm in. Talk about I'm in. Talk about I'm in. Dude, let's talk about I'm a win, okay? Mikey Bugatti's in the house tonight, all right? And this is something you're not going to want to miss. You've been waiting the whole podcast to listen to this one, and you're sitting there and you're like, I'll just skip to the end. But you didn't, and you made it. And here you are. You got the money in your pocket. It's coming your way. Get ready. I know you're listening to us on whatever, your radio, your phone, but get your phone. Go to the phone call app. Get it dialed up. Get ready to call Chase, Wells Fargo, National First Bank, wherever the fuck you bank. Call them up and tell them Mikey Bugatti's on the line because I got the bet for you. It's November 1st, which means in 23 short days, it's going to be Black Friday, and you're going to have to get a setup for the Super Bowl Sunday coming up. You need to get the big TV. You need to get the massaging chairs. You need to get a new bar set up. I got the money for you. You're going to give this to the bank. This is called the 4 wise men. You follow these men to the North Star, and they're going to take you to the end zone. This is the Bugatti bet of the week. Derrick Henry to score a touchdown against the Broncos. Come on, what are you talking about? Bijan Robinson to score a touchdown against the Cowboys. Come on, what are you talking about? Alvin Kamara to score a touchdown against the Panthers. Come on, what are you talking about? And then, of course, Saquon Barkley to score a touchdown against the Jaguars. The 4 wise men, Henry, Robinson, Kamara, and Barkley. You give me $100, I'm going to give you $500. What a weekend that is. What a weekend. Saturday, I wake up, I go to the Army football game, I tailgate, I get blackout drunk. I wake up the next morning at 12 o'clock. Perfect. I put in my bet, and by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I got $500 in my pocket. What do I go to work for? You know, call the bank and let them know Bugatti's on the line. That's the Bugatti bet of the week, the 4 wise men.
Thank you, Mikey Bugatti. That is yet again more. I mean, the guy's, putting you in a house with an entertainment center, everything, man. Holy shit. If you guys have been paying attention and if you have hit all these bets, we better get a goddamn invitation to this Super Bowl party that you're going to be hosting because you're going to have the setup better than anybody will have this year because Mikey Bugatti and the Bugatti bets. Appreciate you as always. do you have anything else to do other than beers?
That's it. Let's get into these beers. Let's get into the beers. Let's get into it. Friday over here, and I got what's called TGIF. Thank God it's fall. Okay, look at this. It's November 1st, baby. Wow. It's perfect beer. This is a nice beer. This is a great display for art. This is beer? Twin Brewing in Connecticut, right down the road from you over here. This is an IPA. Sure. This is delicious. This is so good. I'm almost done with it. I'm hungover right now, and I still had this beer. Yeah, I'm hungover right now. So here we go. Right. Let me tell you right now. Am I having this at dinner? Absolutely, I am. I would have multiple of these at dinner. Would I have this at a tailgate? I would, and I wouldn't share with anyone because that's how good it is. I don't want anyone to have this. I would tell them this is kombucha, so they wouldn't even touch the can. Scale of 1 to 10 for TGIF. Thank God it's fall. Hold on 1 second.
Give it to him. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take your time.
Yeah. On a 1 to 10, it's a yeah.
That's it.
It's a yeah.
Yeah. All right, wrap it up. It's a yeah. And where does yeah fall on the scale? Right in between.
This is a 7. This is a 7.1. This is amazing, beautiful. This is a photo of my backyard in New York. That's what this is.
It literally looks like you took that photo and put it on the camera.
There it is. There's the photo.
Yeah. There you go. Mikey Bugatti's making beers now. Okay.
What do you got over there?
All right, Mikey Bugatti, we appreciate you. I got Belgian Wit. Very good beer. Very good beer. This is a 4.5, easy to drink. It's got a little. It's a what is this? It's a Belgian style wit ale with orange zest.
That sounds real good.
It's pretty fucking good. I'll be honest with you right now. I'll be honest. Sometimes when the beers are even okay, I don't really have the whole beer during the episode. A little spoiler. This beer is gone. Okay, I've had like 75% of this beer. It's fucking good, and I got to drive here very soon.
You heard that, New York. Be on the lookout.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. By the time this podcast ends or be uploaded, I will be sober. So statute of limitations. Suck it. I went to law school for 1 day. I did not. It's this great fucking beer. This is an 8.8 fan fucking tastic. Okay, Belgian Wit by yours truly, Sloop Brewing Company.
Let's see the can there.
Throw you a little.
Yeah, you weren't ready for Sloop Brewing. Remember them? Go hit them up in Hopewell Junction.
Remember them? Just I swung by. May or may not have been there last night, and I said, "Hey, I shoot a podcast. Can I grab a beer?" And I got one. Here it is, Belgian Wit, 8.8, very fucking refreshing, good. You're gonna have this at a tailgate. You're gonna have this at dinner. You're gonna have this everywhere. You're gonna have this at that tailgate, for that first beer, drinking, day drinking, all of the above. You're gonna have it. It's very good. You can have a lot of these. It's light. It's good. It's got a little bit more flavor than your standard light beer. You can even play beer games with it. It's fantastic. That's why I got an 8.8 Mikey Bugatti. I'm running out of words. Take us out.
You did it. You made it. That's it. It's week 8. It's in the books. You're done next week. Week 9's coming up. You're thinking to yourself, what am I doing this weekend? You're watching football. You're watching sports. You're going to do everything you can to get all the best part of sports. And when you don't find it this weekend, you're going to find it right here on IHAB Podcast, baby. Follow us. Smash that like button. Smash that follow button. Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. We're everywhere. Apple Music. We're going to be there, okay? We'll see you next week when we talk about more sports, more football, anything that you need to know about sports, also known as the most important part of sports.
Yes, sir. We will be back. We may have a new president by the time we film next week. So get out there and vote.
Go vote
for
someone.
Get out there and vote. Go vote for somebody.
Mikey Bugatti.
We'll see you. We'll be... Yeah, Mikey Bugatti. If his name's on there, fucking vote for him, honestly. GG's. Guy's giving you money. Everybody else is trying to take money away from you. At least that's what I think. Let's get out of here. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week. Mikey Bugatti. I'd have a beer. Bye, everybody.